Good morning. Welcome to some cozy morning Minecraft on this Wednesday, Winter Wednesday. If you didn't know, I was laughing to myself this morning as I was simultaneously attempting to drink my tea and do some vocal warm-up exercises so that I don't have mush mouth early in the morning. So I do rubber baby buggy bumpers. You know New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. And all those kinds of things. I actually have a document in my Evernote that has about 75 of those. They're alphabetical, of course. So I think I am warmed up despite nearly choking on my tea while I was trying to do two things at once. Hope everybody is having a wonderful morning. We have many things on the to-do list today. Warmed up despite many things. Because I've been a busy girl, not completely done with stuff. Good morning, Kurt. How are you this morning, sir? I hope you're good. I hope you're feeling a little better too. So I am up on top of the tree that we're camped out under here. Woo. And we will take a look at some of the stuff I've done. Oh, spoiler alert. Okay. Oh, and of course my scaffolding's in the way. Well, my intent was to jump over here and then get up on here. All right, there we go. So, I've been busy. It's not completely done. Only this corner and part of the front is actually completely decorated, I think. And even then, the buttressy things aren't. Yay, Nurse just brought you coffee. I love coffee. Love it. I have my usual cup of Earl Grey. It's funny, I turn the mouse as if I'm going to turn and look at my cup on the warmer on my desk. Yeah, it's right there, everybody. There's my cup of tea to the left. Mm-hmm. That's when you know you've been playing games too long. So we've done a thing. I did, well, we'll go up here in a second. I added a tiny tower on top of this building. Wow. How do I not mute my phone before I start streaming? It's just a feature. Anybody else do that? Okay, the reason I don't mute my phone all the time is I forget to unmute it. And that causes problems because there are people who need to get a hold of me. Having a muted phone during the day is problematic. Okay, let's go take a look at this. Can I sneak forward? No, it's just going to block it all the way down. It's feature. So basically, this was actually the second thing on my to-do list, was to go over what I'd done. But we're looking at it, so let's look at it. I guess the only couple of things, I added one more block, and that's this calcite corner trim to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it. I used it up in those corners. Like it goes. I was trying to find something that added more detail. And those are wonderful. Those are from handcrafted. Super easy to make. They're just calcite and an L. And then I made the trapdoors out of the magnolia because we need those little pops of red. And I made red iron lanterns because I had put all purple and it was just very samey. Like there was just way too many purple lanterns up there. So now half of them are red. And then each of these little flying buttress things are going to look like this. This is a completely decorated one with the trapdoors on the sides. And there's a stair and fences on top. As if somehow that's contributing to the structural integrity. So I'll do that for all the little pokey outy things. And I'm using the Umbran trapdoors because they go. My only concern, right? It's very popping. It's popping. The red pops. It's good. It needs the color to break up all the purple, I think. And it's a good red. I looked at red wood and it's too yellow. The magnolia is much better. Which is funny because magnolia is not a red wood, but whatever. It's actually a green, very yellowy green. But hey, Minecraft, who are we to argue? I also changed, I didn't do the bottom floor. I'll go back and do this. I changed the glass blocks into glass panes in the windows. It's still the rounded, arched, whatever, arched purple stained glass. But on the top floor, you can see it gives a little more depth, like it looks like a real window instead of this flat pane. Let me get those back out. Circular, arched. We'll do some of these real quick. You can see what I mean. The difference. Look at that. I know it's so small. Oh, I changed this window back. I had some weird shape here. I didn't like it. Now it doesn't match the top. The top one is slightly different and taller. But it has the same feel. So this side of the building now looks complete. I might add a few more things. It needs a little bit of red. I don't know where to put it yet. I'm still working on that, like maybe red stairs. I don't know. I emptied my inventory because streaming. And it was a mess. And let's do these. It's amazing how long it takes to do the design selection, like to decide, yes, that looks good. I'm always amazed how long that takes. Especially if I want it, I don't want to just slap something up there because we're going to be in this thing for a while. And it would be nice if it were pleasant to look at all the time. I also added borders on the bottom, combination of stairs and slabs. Woo, and the sun's going down. I'm going to sleep as soon as the sun actually sets, wherever it is. To the west, behind that mountain. That's why we can't see it. And then we'll go up in the daylight and look at the stained glass window. I have a confession to make. I did move that entire window one block over because I couldn't stand it that it wasn't centered in that side of the building. So I took a picture of it beforehand so I wouldn't completely screw it up. It might be slightly different, but I think it's an improvement. Like I kind of cleaned up some of the muddiness of too many of the same color together. But yeah. And I decided not to do two of them, so there's only one now. This looks pretty good in here. Oh look, we can do these back windows now that I'm carrying this. I just kept getting distracted. Also wanting, before I did anything to the whole building, I want to make sure it looked okay. Nothing worse than having to tear stuff down. not a stranger to tearing things down. Oh, yeah, and we'll have to make this window match that one, because this is what it looked like before. And because so much of it is window, I kind of cheesed it. Like, don't really care where the blocks go. Anything like that. Like that. And that will stay. And I need 2 more blocks. Okay. I mean, this could potentially go there. And then I just need 1 calcite block. Nice. There. Ooh, and 1 more. I'm not going to have enough panes. 1 pane short. I don't think I can turn... I tried this. You can't turn the blocks into panes that are decorated this way. You have to turn them... Where's my glass blowing bench? Did I think I was done? I'm crazy if I think I was done. I pick it up? Did the creeper blow it up and I didn't notice? That might be the case. Yep, I think that's what happened. Darn it. It's just not cheap to build. That's all right. We have the technology. That's the botanist workbench I just built, and we're gonna make the pumpkins. Okay, glass blowing bench needs a blast furnace. And do I have bricks? I do. Look at that. Magical. All these things. Watch. Maybe I just moved it. Oh, I moved it up. God. I put it on top of the building. Yep. It's up on the roof. Well, the good news is now we have a glass blowing bench down here too. Okay, so if I turn this back into... Do I need the art? No. Turn that back into purple glass. Take it over here. Turn it into panes. It's a pain in my glass, that's for sure. And then we go arched. There we go. Can't believe I forgot to move stuff up there. There we go. Oh, and I forgot my 1 calcite block. Ah. This, I spend my life running back and forth. Oh. Yeah, that'll work. Calcite brick. Fill in the hole. Oh, and let me bring the glass I need for that window while we're doing it. Okay, so it's the circles, the fancy, and regular purple. Circles, fancy, regular purple. Circles, fancy, and we'll just make more regular purple. Awesome. I'm the missing block, and that's the order it goes in. One missing block. Right, and it's little. Okay. Circles and fancies. I think I just did this. Yes, and then we put a little fancy in the 4 corners, and then we put a purple in the middle. So, Kirk, you'll be interested in this, I think. I watched a YouTube short, and it was one of those things, you know how you watch something or hear somebody say a sentence and you're just like, the light bulbs don't just go off in your head, they explode. Yeah, this was that. Hi, Renju. How's it going? what are you up to today? We are building the new base, but I also have a bunch of other stuff that I want to do today. We've built the last 2 episodes, so I'm not going to spend too much time. I'll do the rest of this off camera probably, but I do want to show off the upstairs. Yes, so the thing. So I watched this YouTube short, and the guy was like, here is how you get good at streaming. It's not about the game. It's about what you're saying. And I just, like, my brain exploded. I mean, and I know that fundamentally. You know, it's one of the things is we talk about working on your patter, you know, the little rhythm of your words as you're gaming. And not many people, not everybody can do it. You can get better with it over time, which I certainly have. Oh, thank you, Renju. But I was just like, oh, and he's like, if you're making your stream about the game, you're doing it wrong. Like, not that it's not about the game, because of course you're playing a game, but that the most important thing is to always keep talking. And I was just like, I mean, I know that, right? But he said, because part of the logic was people were like, well, what happens if I'm not good at the game? And he's like, it doesn't matter if you're not good at the game. What matters is that you're always talking and you're always saying something. And so here's me always saying something. So I moved this over 1 block because now it looks more centered on this floor. Right? And then here's our little tower on top, because this is going to look like, hopefully look like a castle by the time I'm done. Multiple towers, multiple buildings, multiple, you know, it should be immersive. Like, it should have a feeling of places to go and secret corners to come around and really tall, boring towers to figure out how to decorate and make windows in. That's going to be fun. It's my only dislike of making something relatively small is how tough it is to get windows in it. I mean, poke holes in it, of course. And this one's a little awkward because it's got a 4x4 center. So that'll be interesting to deal with. It's not odd numbers. But we can go up. Like, the easiest way to do windows is stand here in the middle and poke them out from the inside. I just don't know where I want them yet. But while we're up here, I'll go ahead and make some scaffolds. It's very echoey in here, which is cool, but... And I'm not sure if this is the final height either. Whew, I mean, it's high enough to give me vertigo. A little bit. It's funny, for somebody who doesn't like heights, I sure spend a lot of time up on top of buildings in Minecraft. That's a feature. Whee! Okay. So that's kind of where we're at with the building. You love my Minecraft customer service voice in the mornings. Thank you. This is Winnie Wriggle, and welcome to my Minecraft channel. For information on my streaming schedule, press 1. At a job, one of my first long-term employment was with a company for I want to say I worked for them maybe 15, 16 years. But because my phone answering voice was so good, they had me record and be the voice of the voicemail system. Like once we got big enough, we had to have a phone system. So I was the after hours operator. Thank you for calling SendPro. If you'd like to leave a message, press 1. It was fun. Like, we worked on the scripts and all that. The name directories. And then we opened an office in DC. And I couldn't record. And it was a separate system, although it was the same kind of system. And I couldn't record the voice from where I was. And so they had to fly me to DC to do the telephone voice recording. Thank goodness I had some other contracts there. So I tucked it into a customer service visit and another meeting. It's like, hey, you want to schedule a meeting? Because how are you supposed to tell your client that the reason you're scheduling a meeting, a month early from your normal one is because you need to go record the voiceovers for the business's phone system? Yeah. So that's the build. Let's take a look at our to-do list. All the things. Oh, first thing on the list, stripping. And that's because over here, okay, so you might notice there's a lot of stripped umbran logs here. And I first did it by putting the logs on and then going back and stripping, and I just got really tired of going up and down scaffolding. So I made this. This is from the Create mod. And we've done multiple Create setups. So it's a mechanical saw. Here, let me get some wood so we can demonstrate. In fact, let's do some of them magnolia too. So there's a saw. We have a water wheel, and one little bucket of water underneath it is what's powering the spinning. And I got some cogs in here to increase the speed so that it's going about 16 RPM. And then a couple of gearboxes to turn both the saw and the belts. So if we stick wood in this side, it goes through. Oh, are you not stripping? Why aren't you stripping? That's weird. I hadn't tested it with magnolia. It must not be in the recipe book. See, the umbran it strips that. Well, that's disappointing. I mean, not that I have any plans to use stripped magnolia, but you never know. Anyway, so this magnificence, because there's no other way to automatically do this in this pack. Like, some packs have a sawmill that's like the stone cutter. You can just put wood in and get all the variants. Fortunately, Create allows you to automate this. This has been a lifesaver. So I don't have to take my axe and run up and down the build. I just have the stripped wood already there. So there you go. First item on the list. Stripping. Stripped logs. Okay. Next. The build update. We did that. That's where we're at. And I want to make those purple pumpkins that I saw in the last episode and then got completely distracted by. And in order to do that, we had to make a botanist workbench. And it was flower pots and slabs and a crafting table. Super cheap. And I think I can get the purple plain pumpkin, which is cool. We'll get a few of those. But what I want are the jack-o'-lanterns. Because light. And I think I can hide them under this glass so that we have, yeah, labor saving, 100%. That, I mean, I don't mind going up and down scaffolding for builds, like to adjust and whatever. But when I realized that I basically was, it felt like I was building the whole thing twice because of how much time I was spending going back to strip logs. And otherwise, you have to set them down here and then strip them all and then pick them all back up and build with them. And that just, I mean, no. Okay, jack-o'-lanterns. All the good things. So, Renju, are you playing any mod packs yourself right now? I'm always looking for suggestions. I spend a lot of time, as Kurt can attest, I spend a lot of time going through CurseForge and the FTB app looking for new mod packs to play. I swear that's my favorite thing to do is start up a new modded Minecraft. Okay, now we have carved pumpkins, and I think that means we could make the end carved pumpkin. I don't want very many of those. But what we really want are jack-o'-lanterns. Oop. That one. The purple jack-o'-lanterns. And it is literally the first hour or two of, oh, those are going to look good. If I do say so. Yeah, my favorite part of Minecraft is the first couple of hours. I do like when I get to the point that I have resources that I can build whatever I want. That's a huge thing. Because I like spending time planning stuff out. That's going to be very cool. Okay, now it needs to be nighttime so I can see how that looks. Oh, it looks good. Something about that starting up a brand new world. Maybe we'll finish. Okay, yeah, I didn't finish these edges. Good thing I have some stripped logs I can use. And what? Am I using the circle stained glass? Yes. Pretty sure. Where are you? Nope, that's arched. Am I out of circle? I might be. Okay, we'll make some more. Do I have glass? I'm cooking glass back at the other place. You have a what? I know it's hard to type on your phone. Okay, wait. I need purple glass first. There we go. And then I need the glass blowing bench. Now I need the circular. Nice, nice. And some of the stripped logs we just made. A couple stacks is fine. Oh, here's a comment for this week's video. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, I'll do this. Oh, that's where I covered up a cave. Don't look. I also like the immense satisfaction. Those are the only ones, right? Yep. The immense satisfaction of finishing a build and being like, I built that. Oop. This is so good. Okay, and the real question is, where did I put... I know there's one in the middle of this. I mean, technically that's going to be a wall, so that might get covered up, but for consistency's sake, we're going to leave it there for now. Also, we're going to go see how this looks now that it's dark. Like, do I need this wall? I feel like I don't need this wall in the middle now that I have, like, this should be a courtyard. Shouldn't be a wall down the middle. I think I had this plan before I built that outer ring. So, you know, it is my prerogative, my privilege. I don't know. I change my mind a lot when I'm building. Yeah, I meant to tell you, Kirk, how much. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. How much I appreciate all the comments and feedback. It's so good. It's so awesome to go check my YouTube studio and it being like, you have a new comment. Like, oh, I wonder who it could be from. Very exciting. Okay, and we have a lot of pumpkin seeds now. That's cool. That's very... Now we have uplighting on the building. And does it look okay from up top? I was afraid it would look too pumpkin-y. I mean, not that we're going to be running, but we will have ramparts on the walls. You can walk around them. I think the walls are going to end up being 3 blocks wide so that they have maybe 5. We'll see what the scale needs to be. Oh, that's very cool, actually. A little lighter on the building. Makes me want to try to hide pumpkins in the walls behind some of the other ones. I just love that there's purple and jack-o'-lanterns. Like, how great is that? Okay, so that was one goal. Accomplished. Don't need you or you. Love it. I think we should probably sleep. Oh, thank you for calling me sweet. It's an honest and wondering assessment of my journey. That's why. That's a huge part of why they're so amazing to see. It's another glorious morning in Minecraft. Okay, we've stripped. We've looked at the build. Probably too much. I'm very excited about this build. We did the purple jack-o'-lanterns. Okay, now we're gonna do some practical infrastructure things. And I want to do dimensional power from RFTools. I think I can build all of that from here, given that our brain, given that I have wireless access to our storage. Hopefully. Okay, so first up, dimensional power, we need to make a dimensional, a regular one, a regular dimensional cell. And we are going to have to go back to the old base. Maybe I'll pick up the power thing and bring it here. Possibly. Because we definitely want it here so I can maintain it. And then maybe we'll just put a dimensional cell at the old base. I think that's what we'll do. But that does not change the fact that I need a couple of dimensional cells So these are also power storage. And if you infuse them with a machine infuser, it will improve them. And you will be able to reduce the charge, the cost of having that power travel over long distance. Right now there's an RF per tick cost, and so it reduces that. So all we need is a machine frame, and if I were in here, and looked at, I don't like that I can't see my little, what are those called? Saving things. Okay, we need 3 machine frames. Bookmarks, that's the word. We do have prismarines because we haunted Lappy Lazuli a few episodes ago. So I think we have all this. We need 2 of those. I also need 2 power cell cards. I also need the machine infuser. I hope, yes. Yes, I do have dimensional shards. We're going to need 8 stacks of dimensional shards. Hopefully. Oh yeah, we're golden. And we need power to run this. And I want to upgrade our dimensional cells to advanced dimensional cells because they hold more power. So we need infused diamonds, and we need 8 of them. And there went one of our stacks. That's fine. So now we can make advanced dimensional cell. So these hold 4 million instead of 1. And the more places you can store power, the better. Oh look, it's raining. I really want to fish. I really want to fish. But we're going to hop over to the old base. And grab. Do I have room to put this in my backpack? This is an excellent question. Let's get that out of there. Nope, that's my blocks to stand on. My tacos. Okay, I think we have room to grab all this. There's our 15 million energy battery. And this means I'm going to have to reset up. I mean, it takes 2 seconds. For me. There we go. Our reactor from Power. So let's go back to new base. Woo. And find a place to stick this. I think we're just going to stick it in here for now. Right inside. Yep. Down here is fine. Maybe against this back wall. So I think if I set the blocks down here, it's a 3x3, and that still gives us plenty of room behind it to hide stuff. Boom. One reactor. Oh, the only thing I didn't do is empty its inventory, so I lost all the fuel and the redstone and the coal because I'm a derp. Okay, charcoal. Ta-da. And uranite. Yes, we have some of that. And redstone. I have plenty of blocks. Do I not have? Oh, there it is. Redstone dust. It goes there. We need dry ice. Oh, good. We didn't lose the dry ice. That's the hardest stuff to find. Now we need to give it water. So we're going to set up our little... this is to show you how compact you can make an XNet system. I'm going to want to... I think I'm just going to want to set a dimensional cell on top. Nope, give me that. Yes. Select all sides to in. Okay, let me set up the XNet and then we'll do dimensional cells. So this dimensional cell will be our main one. It will store and accept power from the reactor. And then this dimensional cell we can put anywhere else in the world, and as long as we use the power cell cards to link them, they'll be able to talk to each other. Right now, I need another connector from XNet. Oh, look at that. I have a few. Okay, so I want this connected. And just too close. I feel like, I need a little bit more room than that. So let's put it this direction. And we'll say here's the XNet controller. Here's the sink that gives us water. Here is the power cell. Nope, battery first. Can I... battery. There's the power cell. And then I want a connector on everything. A connector on that, and that, and that, and that, and that. And then I'm going to turn off everything that points south, except the one in the lower middle, because that's the actual connection point to the reactor. Okay, so everybody has a connector that's their own. And that leaves me room to put other things. This, I also need a furnace, except it's called a generator, and a little bit of charcoal, because this little dude needs power. And yes, I realize that the reactor will produce power, but just need to be able to... Oh good, it saved the channel. So water needs to come from the sink to the reactor. So is that giving us water? Yes, beautiful. And then power needs to come from the reactor, extract, into a bunch of things. We need to give power to the controller. I want to give power to the dimensional cell. And I want to give power to the battery so that we're storing energy. And set this to all sides except energy in. And then all we have to do is give our reactor some fuel. And it should start filling up, yes, the dimensional cell first, since it's set to provide power. And I believe it's producing, it'll tell us, it's generating 970 FE, or forge energy a tick. Pretty damn skippy. It's very good. And once it kind of settles out, it'll slow down the consumption of the carbon and the redstone. Yeah, there we go. Once it gets to 18. Same with the dry ice. It'll max it out. Oh, it's using it. Okay. That's excellent. That's got 15 million. Okay, now we want to link the two power cells together so that they function as kind of one multi-block. So to do that, we have to give the first power cell a power cell card. And now this little network is link 1. To copy this link, we use another power cell in the link square. And now we have, this is now connected to this network. So if I go over here and put this cell in this card, it automatically sucks the power out of that network to us, which is awesome. I think, hold on, I may need to, there we go. Activate this. Are you glowing? No. I don't want to shift click you again. Can I? I think you're still storing power. You're definitely storing power. You're definitely storing power. Now I can take this power cell back to the other base and use it. But before I do that, I want to infuse both of them. So I'm going to throw down the infuser. Tell XNet, oh, we don't need this anymore. Tell XNet to give that infuser some power. So insert on that power channel. So it has it. And then I'll take this power cell. Even linked, doesn't matter. I can just still go in here. And we're going to infuse it. And it's got a progress bar that tells us, Koala, welcome to the stream. Nah, you're not late. You know, it's relaxing morning Minecraft. You can show up whenever you want. We're doing the whole cross-dimensional power cell things with RFTools. Because I'm obsessed with not having to use cabling for stuff. I missed, there was an old, I say an old mod. There was a mod in a previous version of Minecraft that was something extra utilities. And it was just this fabulous collection of little useful things. It's where the original angel ring came from. But it had these gloriously cheap wireless connections that you could use across dimensions. So they didn't provide much power, but it was enough to run like something in the nether or run something in the, you know, slowly over time you could fill a battery with it. They were just brilliant. I'm glad there are modern alternatives to that now too. Welcome for those of you just joining. We are currently infusing a dimensional cell from RFTools, like you do. And then I also want to, so now this one's infused. Doesn't make it hold more power, but it does make it faster to get power from the network. I think that one's probably filling up significantly faster than this one. But I want to infuse this one too. So we'll stick it in here. While we're infusing, I'm going to have a sip of tea. It's Earl Grey this morning, as per usual. Oh, Koala, I got to show you the changes I've made to the build. We'll do that in just a second. Mostly, I added stained glass. Oh, it's dark in here because it's nighttime. Guess I could go sleep while this infuses. We'll do that. And there's no danger of mob spawning because I have a couple of the torches from Torchmaster out. Got one inside the building and one right here under the tree. Because I was blown up by a creeper a couple of days ago. And I'm extremely lucky that the storage module from RFTools cannot be exploded. It broke, but it retained all of its contents when I came back over and picked it up, which is great. Okay, let me throw another stack of these in here. We'll go upstairs. Or here. I'll just come outside and show the koala that I've been working on the outside of the build. It's coming along. Getting fancier every day. I'm not even close to being done. Only this corner and wall are decorated, and even then, I haven't finished anything on the edge of the roof. We've got lanterns and a little shape and some cool structural components and trapdoors, you know, like you do. I also replaced all the glass with panes so that it gave it more depth, wasn't just blocks. And you missed me making purple jack-o'-lanterns and putting them under the glass here. They're very cool. From the chipped mod in this pack. Okay, and one more stack. We are 75% infused. We are infusing because this helps reduce the cost. Oh, I'm glad you liked the color coordination. I think it worked out. The red and the purple and the white and the gray. Like, I'm very happy with it. It's not a color I normally build in for obvious reasons. Okay, let's make sure that's still connected. Insert. Yes. Still getting more power. Are you getting power? Oh, in. There we go. It's funny. It doesn't reset anything else except the what sides accept or receive energy. If you want to make one side do something different, I believe you can just use the wrench from RFTools to do that. Smart wrench, which we should probably make. Right? If I shift, nope, that breaks the block. Or picks it up. Thank you. Okay. This will fill up no matter where we are. So I'm going to take this back over to the other base place. I do not have to go under the tree to teleport, Winnie. It's so funny that I think that's necessary. Okay, if I were going to set up things that needed power here. Oh, I also want to get these bricks out of here and put them back in the storage. And put coal back in the storage and put crafted things back in the storage. So the answer is, I don't know where we're going to put power that we need it, but for right now, it can go here and give the fluid extractor some power so that it works faster. Since I've been doing all this manually so far with buckets and things. This is the setup, the startup process for Industrial Foregoing. We need some latex, like you do. So I've got a block placer from Cyclic, and it's placing a block underneath this tank. It's a piece of wood. And so the fluid extractor is processing the wood into fluid latex, which is cool. And then we're going to... do I have power cables in here? I think this is why I went to XNet, because I couldn't figure out what power cables to make. I mean, I can make the ones from Powa. I think I have extra... I have extra components from doing that already? Possibly? Let's see. Can I make basic energy cables? I'm gonna need... A start. Sorry, not basic. I need a starter. Starter energy cable. Iron nugget. Basic capacitor. Okay, don't have the dielectric rod. Those are easy to make. There we go. Power. So if I do that, do you get power? Yes. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. Except this also needs water. God, game. Why does this have to be so complicated? You know what we should do? Let's just take this with us. Oh, sorry, Anvil. Cyclic block, and there goes the anvil again. Nice. Okay, there is power for this base when we need it. What? Why aren't you getting more? Don't know. Oh, I bet because the other chunks aren't loaded. Are these loaded? Oh, working out the mysteries. Yeah, these are loaded. So if we go to the new base, I need to load the chunk where the power is sitting so that it works that far away. I knew there was something. We could, oh, I haven't even claimed chunks out here. Dirt. No wonder the creeper blew stuff up. Ha. Thank goodness we can have 500 chunks claimed. There, that should be... I want to... My fishing bridge I also want to claim. Just in case. Okay, and that means I need to probably load this chunk and this chunk to get everything in there. Where are we? We can see. Let's see. F3G. Yep. I put it right across a chunk, which is a terrible thing to do. It's fine. As long as both of them are loaded. Right? The east. We want the east-west chunks loaded. Is that what I did? That is what I did. Magical. It's very good. I bet Kirk bit off the Winnie and latex remark. I mean, you know, I just think about what a pain it would be to get it off again. Like, be a lot of reeling involved. I mean, I guess that's appropriate. Right? Okay, the way this works, we'll set this up again. And now I need... I'm just going to use XNet because it's so much easier to connect all the things. Got some cables and connectors. Do I have 3 connectors? I might have to make more. Let's make more. We'll go like this. I need some blue connectors. Maybe we'll just make 8 because we can. Okay. And we'll do it. Oh, maybe we need to make our own. Let's make another. No, we got power on this. Sorry, like derping around. So we need the fluid extractor is what pulls the latex out of the logs. Okay. So it pulls it out on the side that looks like a fuzzy TV. So if we take the cyclic block placer and it places blocks based on the side with the dot. And I think I had it, oops. I had it set to use a redstone signal. If I could set the lever on top of the block, that'd be great. So you fill it with oak logs. I tell it requires redstone, and see it sets a log down in front of the fluid extractor, and you can see the fluid extractor is working even without power. That's how we've been getting away with it for so long already. But we want to connect the fluid extractor up, and we want to connect the latex processing unit, which I want to face this way for whatever reason. And we already have water in our network using this controller, which is fantastic. So all we have to do is connect these up and then just give it the logic. So the water is already going from the sink to the reactor. I also want it to go to the latex processing unit. So I just tell it to create an insert, and now we have water, which is awesome. So we want to do the same thing for power. We have an energy channel. I just want to make the latex processing unit and the fluid extractor have power. And now they have power. So now we're getting fluid latex. We have water and power in this. Now we want to move the latex from the fluid extractor to the latex processing unit. So we're just going to make another channel called fluid. We want to go from, so extracting from the fluid extractor, inserting into the latex processing unit. Boom, latex and tiny dry rubber. Ta-da! So you need, you craft 9 tiny dried rubber. Good morning, Dee. Kirk's gonna turn chat to 18 plus talking about Winnie and latex. I mean, you're not wrong. This stream is not made for kids, folks. That says it in my channel description. A minor moon. Oh. In the channel description. Winnie and latex. That needs to become a thing. So once we have 9 tiny dry rubber, we can craft those into, what is it called? Let's look at Industrial Foregoing. You turn it into dry rubber, and then you stick dry rubber in a furnace, and you get plastic. And we need plastic to craft the rest of the machines from this mod. And that will be super important for a mob farm. We can make tree farms. You can make animal farms. All kinds of stuff with Industrial Foregoing. Koala says, Dan, leave the room, please. Koala says, get out of here with your 18 plus stuff. Oh, I've been meaning to turn off extra waypoints so we don't have to look at them. That worked really well. Okay, we got, aren't you getting power? Hello? Oh, there we go. Oh, it's because I didn't set your sides to being in. That's probably why the other one is also not getting power. But it's okay now. That's good. Where was the power going? I mean, I know where it's going now. Once this fills up, because the reactor only holds 1 million. So now we've got 15 million in the integrated dynamics battery and another 8 million in the dimensional power cell. I don't know what we're going to need power for other than some of the Industrial Foregoing stuff. It has some really powerful blocks in it that are very cool. Okay. So we've moved power. We've moved the Industrial Foregoing setup and automated it. That's awesome. I need to put stuff back in here. Oh, I can also put, I think I can use the singularity tank. I better use XNet to do it. Let's see. We can pull fluid from here. Hopefully. Yes, there we go. That's like, I don't know how many buckets were in there. 13. There were like 15 or 16 buckets in there. Oh, look, now we got lots of tiny dry rubber. Is it empty yet? No. But we can craft our first piece of plastic. And here comes the rain. I do love the rain in Minecraft. And there's a trader over on the other side. However, I feel like it rains a lot in this game. Like excessive rain. I just need a furnace. Do we have, this is my question. Do I have something I can cook ores in? Like, is there an automated furnace somewhere? We have, I think I have tiny charcoal, yes. Which is fabulous. If you don't know about it, it lets you break charcoal down into tinier pieces. Each piece only cooks one item. Now we have plastic from Industrial Foregoing. It's very exciting. Woo! Okay, Winnie has gotten majorly distracted again from our plans. So let me look at my to-do list, because that's the only way to keep me on track. Kirk says he loves being here in the morning. It's such a different vibe than anything else. Oh, you're so welcome. Says thanks for setting the tone for the day. I'm a firm believer. Every time I hear it, I am reminded. Because it's not a unique idea, but you should make the videos that you want to watch. The kinds of videos. And I just am not a huge fan of the very frenetic, high energy yelling videos for Minecraft. I understand that is appealing to a certain audience, especially young folks. Like, it's an attention grabber for kiddos. That's not the audience I want. I want peers. I want crazy old people like me who still play Minecraft. And I am old. Not as old as Panda. Don't tell her I said that. Dude, the vibe is really important. Just, it's supposed to be chill. It's cozy Minecraft. Minecraft is a cozy game. Make sure there's zombies and things. But for the most part, it's a cozy game. I probably should have put latex on this list, huh? We'll put latex on here. Just so we have a record of all the things that we did today. Okay. Now, okay, Kirk, you're correct. I am younger than you are. Of course, Koala, I would never say that you're the oldest. Nobody needs to know that. I just take the piss out of Panda. Even when she's not here. Okay. I think, speaking of chill, let's just fish for a minute. Because reasons. Mostly I'm thinking we have power here now. Is there something? swear there was something moving down here. I'll need to build a path. It's pretty good from down here. It's going to be covered by a tower and a wall, but it's cool. My castle on the hill. It's true. You are only as young as you feel. I still feel, I want to say I feel sometimes a teenager, sometimes a young adult. I certainly do not feel my actual age ever. I mean, occasionally when you wake up in the morning and things hurt for no reason, or, you know, you get off the couch and something hurts for no reason. And you're just like, why? Why does my left shin hurt today? Like, it's not growing pains. And I didn't, you know, play rugby over the weekend. Why does my shin hurt? I don't know. Mysterious things. I heard a really interesting fact the other day. There have been studies done on the way your brain processes time and memory and all that. And apparently, the more often you do new things, the less you feel like time is passing very quickly. Because, you know, we all have that phenomenon. The older you get, the faster time goes. And one of the key ways to slow that down is to do new things. Like experience a new restaurant, a new store, stop at a park and go for a new walk. Like go different places, meet new people, play new games, I think is a huge one, right? What book do we get? Gloom, XP boost, and capacity. Okay. Not crazy useful, but okay. So yeah, the whole do new things. I think that also translates to not just, you know, your social activities or going out to eat at a new place or going traveling and seeing a different place, but also trying new things. Minecraft for me was a trying new things when I first started playing it. It was all about this game that I had seen my best friend's daughter play when she was 11. When they were 11. And I think all I saw was them like digging out dirt and punching a cow or something, or making a tunnel for a cow to come through. I don't even know. Just derping around in creative. And that, hey, what's this? How's it going? You like fishing too? This is my favorite Minecraft activity. I mean, maybe it's tied closely with building and just kind of wandering around. Like, I love early game when you just have your backpack on and you're just wandering around looking for a new home, trying to find some early gear, fishing for food. I've had some packs where I started where I had no gear and no tools, and suddenly night came upon me, but I did have the ability to make a fishing rod, or found a fishing rod. Kirk says, okay, cool, I'll have some good coffee. Kirk says he's trying to get back into books. I went to the library last week. That is a great idea. We went with my niece when I was visiting her up north. And that was really fun. I went to the library all the time as a kid. All the time. Hey, William, how's it going today? Hope you're having a good day. I love your what's ups. What's up? What's up with you? We're fishing. Just having a little cozy morning. I've been working on the build back there. And we moved our power over here. Set up a little bit of industrial foregoing, like the start of it. Were there this many fish always? I guess there always have been. These are from aquaculture, which I love. I'm glad you're pretty good. It's a Wednesday, it's hump day, right? Just gotta make it a couple more days. Oh, there's boss. Did we get a message about that? No. Who are you, boss man? Did I hit him? I don't know. Oh, I did, apparently. Were you riding a scooter? How far away? I'm always like, how far away can you be from a mob and still kill it? Always sounds to me like how long does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? Ooh. So apparently, that was a young person named Eldman. Eldman's Ironforged Iron Helmet of Stubbornness. I'm not going to comment on the fact that the majority of the pieces of armor that I pick up from these bosses have the word stubbornness in them. Do you think that is for a reason? It's probably. William says, oh, you have custom logos, banners, overlays, and screen stuff. You work on commission. That's very cool. Tootsie Pops. Yes. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Oh, I just heard something that sounded like a crash. I don't even know. Also, where did I get a spider eye? Did I kill a spider and not know it? Oh, that guy was riding a spider. Now I understand. What I would like is another chest. Because now we have leggings. Kirk says, lol, you stubborn? Never. Yeah. Get a little bit. Not that there's any evidence of that in recent streams or anything. You can see the owl now. Yes. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, the Tootsie Pop commercial. Yes. Woohoo. So good. Okay. Let's go take a nap. And then I'm going to show you what I found the other day. Right underneath the base. Or at least very, very close to it. Because there are always surprises in Minecraft when you walk around. I was down lighting up caves, so I closed off a lot of the caves that were here. Wow, I probably should have left some of this fish down there. That's okay, it's why we have a random junk box of stuff up here. Okay, it's only halfway full, that's good. Okay, I'm going to need cobblestone. And that cobblestone needs to be not ugly. Let's do 4 of those and 4 just crack. Beautiful. Beautiful. And what else would I need? Probably some ladders. Oh, I need a metric ton of glass. Is that something? Oh, look at that. Magical. Like 3. You know, if we turn that into stained glass or the create glass, it'll drop. How do I do that? In fact, it'd be fun to make it framed glass. There we go. Oh, we just put it in a stone cutter. Okay. I knew there was a thing. Smooth glass. Okay, now it's framed glass. And does framed glass drop the block? No. Rude. Oh, no, that's panes. But I want our trapdoors. What wood do I have a lot of? I have a lot of umbran. Oh, I have a lot of umbran trapdoors left over. If we do like that, I get framed glass trapdoors, which are fun. Welcome back, koala. Fruit striped gum. Kirk, you're preaching to the choir. That was my favorite gum ever. With the giraffe. It's the best. Probably because it had so much freaking sugar in it. We also need more scaffolding. Do I not have some? I do. Let's take 2 stacks. And that's oh look, cobblestone, take those. Some of the crack, take those. I mean, I can always... There we go. Okay. Here we go. Here. Oh, and I need gravel. I do need gravel. Because I dug up and then powered back down and then kept caving and then marked it, but I don't have a way down. Except with gravel until we figure out how to make a path. I'll dig back up with scaffolding and make a drop. So I found a spawner over here. And I think it's an actual vanilla spawner. We don't want to fall down that hole. I think I thought I would just do water, but we're just going to use gravel. Didn't know. And I hope there's nothing at the bottom. Oh, there might be a torch on top of the spawner. Let's see. Yes. Ah, that's such a dingbat. Okay. Well, water it is. And we'll follow it down and get our torches ready. Because this is going to wash away all my lights and the spawner's going to work again. So, you know, here we go. Ah! Hi! Yeah, so. Zombie spawner. Woo! And we'll block this off. And I'll come back down. Like, there we go. Good old traditional zombie spawner, just for an XP farm here. So yeah, these are pretty easy to deal with. We're just gonna dig out. Minecraft clicky clicky. So we dig out 4 on every side. That's 4. That's 4. There's the chest. Iron backpack. Blue capacitor. Oh, we'll take that. I'm going to put some of this away. We got dark steel. All kinds of goodies. Name tag. Woo. And an extra backpack. What was that spell? Poseidon's Steed. Mimics the abilities of a school focus. Self-summon steed. Summon 2 rideable dolphins? What? What? We have to go try this. I mean, I do want to work on this mob spawner, but rideable dolphins. Okay. That said, the first step in any good mob farm is digging a hole up so you can get out. And I think we want the drop to be like here. So if I went up, maybe, I think there is a big cave above us too. We can dig up right here. And yes, I want that. I mean, a rideable dolphin. Need that too. I need crappier blocks to go in here. There we go. I mean, not that those aren't just cobblestone, because they are. Kirk's asking me, do I remember sour apple now and laters? I remember now and laters. Yes. God, that was good candy. I remember watermelon now and laters. I think that was my favorite. Watermelon now and laters. Jolly Ranchers. Of course. Jelly Bellies, which are still one of my best friend's favorite food, candy. I think our land is up at around 120. What other nostalgic things do people remember from your childhood? What? Smarties? Rolos. That was my favorite quote unquote candy bar, was a Rolo. You don't see those much anymore. Oh, of course I'm in some little cave thing. Okay, that's not that far. Okay, now we have an access point down there. I gotta summon the dolphins. Like, that just has to happen. What do you have? An artisan relic. Saves you a lot of experience. Allows you to create new alloys from forbidden and arcanus. I think I have one of these already. I do. I have 6. That counts as having one. Gray dye, palm saplings, jungle saplings, dripstone, ultra vector plates from dark utilities. How much do those cost to craft? You can't craft them. What? I mean, we need those. 4 of them for 8 emeralds. I haven't done my emerald exchange in a while. I think I'm running low. I have 34. Come here, sir. Give me some of these. You'll only sell me 4? That's rude. So rude. Okay, fine. Be that way. Okay, that goes in a bling bling. Bling. Oh, those aren't from Silk Touch. Those are just extra ores because of the thing I'm carrying in my pocket, maybe? Nope, that's Adventurer. Lucky Rock. 3% chance for extra loot when mining. Okay, I gotta figure out how to use this spell. Ars Nouveau. Let's sleep. You still get Rolos? I'm sure they're still there. I haven't had one in 20 years, I don't think. Like, at least. Childhood nostalgia. I was thinking of something else the other day. Childhood toys are a thing. I remember all the toys on the market when I was a kid. I think the one that stands out the most is My Buddy. My buddy. My buddy. Wherever he goes, I want to go, my buddy. It's a terrible rendition, but you know what I mean. And he was such like a scary, Chucky looking doll. Like, I don't even know. It's not the most attractive doll on the planet. But he'd like ride a tricycle or something. Like, it was powerful stuff. Okay. I'm wearing my good armor. Here's my spell book. I think this just... How do we use these? Cast a spell. I feel like I should open the worn notebook and take a look at how to use found spells. Do I have a worn notebook? How do I not have a book? Really? Maybe it's hiding somewhere. Okay, here we go. Source, enchanting, familiars. Let's look at the index. Advanced spell prism. I'd hate to click it and it be a one-time use, and I was supposed to put it on a book or something. I have that feeling. And I find it difficult to talk and read at the same time. Kirk says he thought Rolos were the chocolate drops with a caramel center. Yeah, that's them. They look like little, like, cones with the tops chopped off, but they were full of caramel. And yes, I love Jolly Ranchers too. Spell sensors, source, I know all this. It's good. Trinkets. Warping. We need to do that too. Generation. Spell casting. Spell books. Yep, we know how to make a spell. Okay, well, I'm going to be sad if this gets rid of it, but... Self-summon steed AoE. Mimics the abilities of a school focus. Poseidon steed. Now, do I need to be in the water? Did we get... Oh! Hi, babies! Oh my god, am I riding a dolphin right now? I'm riding a dolphin right now. Come here. Okay, and does it... How? Oh, does it only work once? Also, I'm gonna drown riding a dolphin. Help. Empty hand. There we go. Oh, they don't work very well, do they? Let's see. There we go. Ooh. Ride a dolphin! Oh, here we go. What even? There it is. Super fast. Look how fast we're going. What the heck? Oh my god. This is the best thing ever. And do they hang out for a while? Whoa, you're really fast, dude. Can I loot things while I'm on your back? Like you do. Okay. Space bar. The up key just takes you up to the surface, which is good. Whoa! And the closer you are to the surface, the faster they go. Holy smokes. How did I not know this was a thing? Okay, I'll figure out offline how to add this to my spellbook. Where is his fin? I mean, you do have a point. I have a point right now. Writing the point. Jeez. Y'all are so dirty-minded. Oh my god. Also, I've lost my home. I have no idea where it is. We're gonna have to teleport. That's okay. How is this a thing? This is so cool. Oh, I just picked something up. I guess I could look at the map, right? Yes, there it is. This is the greatest thing ever. There we go. And is the other one? And I think it's just a timeout. Wow, it's so fast. Zippity doo-dah. Close. I don't know what you're talking about. Extra grip. Good lord. How? Oh, he picked up a tree sapling. This is my screenshot right here. Riding a dolphin. Literally. That's just like. That's so cool. I'm gonna run into a wall. I'm not looking where I'm going. I'm free at last. Riding my dolphin. Oh, look, there's a boat. Go to the boat. I'm faster than your boat. People. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Yep, not on land. Wow, he's fast on land though. That. I'm pretty sure this is the coolest thing I've ever done in Minecraft. I've done a lot of cool things. But riding a dolphin. That's pretty spectacular. Oh look, a flower forest. Oh, we've got like the ocean music going on. My cape flowing behind me. My tea is still warm. You can be my dolphin any day, baby. Let me just say it. Oh, I love you guys. Okay, there was that thing. There's the barrels. There's a ship. I feel like I've gone far afield of my home. Yes. Here we go. Let's go back this way. That's my screenshot right there. So good. Cool. Great. Surreal. Just an absolutely surreal experience. This game, man. Mods. Proof that mods are like... There he goes. Just chilling. And I think, just like the summoned horses, so you can summon a horse with this mod, in case that was unclear. Oh look, Skeleton Bro. I'm gonna leave him down there. And I think our other dolphin is still here. They should despawn. The mounts that are summoned despawn after a while. I don't know what the time limit is on that. I have no idea. Okay. Let us rock back to the bass play. Okay, yeah, I definitely need a path up this hill. For sure. Something maybe a little windy. You know, it kind of comes over here. And goes along here. And then goes up a little bit. And then comes back. Did it strip all my logs? So today, the topics we have covered. And I can't even make this up. Stripping. Because we stripped logs. You sick people. Latex. Because we did Industrial Foregoing, and latex is a requirement at the beginning of that mod. Jeez. Winnie has also ridden a dolphin. So, you know, there's that. I also went down a very long dark hole to get to the spawner. But, you know. All the things. All the things. I do like the build. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here with the whole... I feel like this also needs some kind of entrance on this side. Kirk says, look at Minecraft and say Ark. Oh, yeah, and say Ark. The longevity mods bring to the table. It's phenomenal. And mods are... I think it's so important for development teams and publishers and the corporations that own games to understand the importance and the impact that mods have on a game. I did not play Ark when it first came out at all. I purchased Ark after I knew that there were mods to help me. Like, I have never, until we played the most recent version of Ascended, or Ark Survival Ascended, I've never played vanilla. Ever. I have only played modded. And while I adore vanilla Minecraft, and will continue to play it, and that's, if you don't know, I stream it on Friday mornings with Physics. We do a vanilla Let's Play together. Same bat channel. A little later, because she sleeps in. I get up at the crack of dawn. She sleeps in. But I love modded Minecraft. Modded Minecraft is what keeps me coming back to Minecraft. You know, this mod pack was put together by a YouTube content creator, Chosen Architect. It's Chosen's modded adventure. And it is, compared to the first mod pack I played, none of the same mods are here. Like, none of them. They're all different. It's a completely different experience. Like, even just the fact that there are these brilliant purple blocks from the Umbran trees from Biomes of Plenty. Now, Biomes of Plenty's been around a while. Not necessarily my favorite of the what am I trying to say? World altering mods. So it's the one that creates all the biomes and stuff. I think they had some issues adjusting to the new terrain deformation, like the terrain creation after the Caves and Cliffs update. But still, classic. Like, it's important to have mods. The fact that I have basically a nuclear reactor, a compact nuclear reactor in here, that I have automated, processing, and I don't even know what you would call it. It's almost factorizing, making something into a factory with XNet. XNet and RFTools right now are my favorite mods on the planet. They have been for quite some time. MC Jetty is a genius. I love RFTools. I hope they never, ever go away. I use them for everything. It's one of the few mods that's so well designed, the different components, that it doesn't ever tank your server to have. Like, I could use every block I own, every machine I make could be hooked up to an XNet network. And no matter how big that network was, it wouldn't cause lag. Because the design is it's so simple. It's just, and it interacts. Like, most other mods require you to know which side of a block you can interact with. Like, I love that mods have built-in versions of this. So, for example, Industrial Foregoing, if we go in the latex processing unit and I go to the different latex, this is every side of this block, and I can tell you whether or not I want latex to either go in or go out of a different side. But that's such a crazy amount of configuring. Same is true for water. Same is true for output, the resulting output, the tiny dry rubber. I can say, put this output into a chest that's attached. In fact, that's actually a great idea. I could do it with a mod, or I could do it with XNet. I'm pretty sure I can make an item filter. Yes, let's do that. Well, let's do both. I'll use the mod and say that the output needs to go to the top. But the barrel doesn't have the ability to pull anything. So it doesn't work, right? Oh, there's the push. So I push it into an inventory. There it goes. That's so cool. Okay, I do like that mods have stuff built in. So now I can collect all the rubber. That's one of the limitations of this, is that it fills up and then you can only make a stack of the tiny dry rubber from it, or the stack of the plastic. And this way, because the logs, let me tell you, look how slow it is to use the logs. I think we put 56 in here to start with. It had a stack to begin with. Oh, and it used all this latex. So now I can just take that latex out of the network, that tank, because we don't need it anymore. and put all of these fancy things back in storage. Some of our loot. I want to do a little bit with Ars Nouveau next time, but I think this will be good at the long weekend before we meet again. Will give me time to finish this build and hopefully move everything else over here. I actually want to be up on the next floor, but I think the power and stuff can stay down here. I want to be up on this floor. Look how pretty the stained glass is. Oh my God. Just walking by and seeing stuff through the windows. And I love that you can see the purple trees through the purple windows, like, or magenta. Like we've done a good job with the color palette. Oh, it's so amazing. Oh, many, many thoughts ago, I had started down the path of saying, do something new. Mods helps with that. Here, let's go up here. Mods helps with that, of course. Oh, and I just lost my train of thought. Okay, new, do something new. Oh, yes. So I have been recently looking at, well, two things. One, eventually, I want to make my own mod pack. You know, assemble, not make, I guess. Assemble my own mod pack. Work with Tom to do that. I just don't know. I just don't know what that's going to be like yet. Whether it's just going to be a little kitchen sink pack like this one with some of my favorite mods, whether I want to do heavy duty recipe altering. I don't think I do because I'm not a fan of that much. Definitely will not be some kind of fancy expert pack. But there are a lot of packs, like I recently test played something that had the dragon, what's it called? Ice and Fire, which is one of the best mods ever made in terms of just crazy ability to put dragons in Minecraft. Like, how cool is that? You know, I like wandering around up here on the roof. I like my roof. My roof came out great on this. I'd forgotten about this whole sloping the roof out and up as you go. Anyway, I digress. So one is make a mod pack. The second thing is, I don't know if y'all know who Pirate Software is, but I recently discovered them. And one of the things that Thor, who is the guy who streams, he's the CEO and creator of that company and is working on his own game. One of the things that he says is that anyone can develop a game. And I'm very curious about that. There is a wonderful free gaming engine called Godot. Just like, you know, GIMP is the free, basically equivalent to Photoshop. And Blender is the free version of, you know, 3D modeling software. And, you know, I don't want to do anything complicated, but, you know, a little like point and click game kind of thing might be fun to just experiment with. I was, for years and years, I was a project manager for software development teams. Oh, wow. Be careful in F5. How hard are we? I don't even know. No damage at all. No, it took half our hearts. Thank goodness we have so much extra health. Oh. Yeah. It's because all my armor gives me extra health. That's the only reason we didn't die falling off it. Well, now I know I can jump off the roof. I'm not sure I need to know that, but now I know it. But yeah, derping around with game development. Like, how fun would that be? I have such a love and fascination with video games. My first video game console was the original Atari. My dad brought it home during it was the gift I was allowed to open on Christmas Eve, was our brand new Atari. and played it with my cousins and friends. Yeah, that was a little scary. Played it with my cousins and friends, and I have been playing video games since then. I don't missed out on a lot of genres. Like I played a lot of Nintendo and Mario at friends' houses, but then never did any more side scrollers or anything like that. Not really into those. That's why, as much as folks have encouraged me to play Terraria, I just don't. I find the 3D world a lot more immersive than a 2D. Right? We all had Ataris. That tells you how old I am. The year the Atari came out, I want to say I was 7 or 8. My first movie was Star Wars in the theaters in 1977 with my dad. You know, like you do. All kinds of stuff. So yeah, I thought about dabbling in games would fall into that category of trying something new. To make time slow down, because boy, does time go fast. And even our time this morning has gone crazy fast. Do I need more of these? I probably need more mahogany. Oh, my enchanted saplings grew up. Let's get those. Gimme. So yeah, doing new things makes time slow down. And I bought an enchanted sapling off a trader in case that was unclear, because I thought the blue might be interesting. I'm gonna go try this out next to our color palette. I mean, I guess we could just set it here and say, does that look terrible or does that look good? That actually works really well. I'm really tempted to make my floors blue. Like, that's pretty spectacular, actually. I got totally distracted and off subject. That's okay. Ooh, or maybe just an accent stripe around the edge. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this doorway. I think I might move the doorway to the end over here. Like, I hate to lose this window, but we can do like stained glass to the sides of it. I just think it's a little awkward to come over here to go through here. I made the archway because I know it'll connect to this tower. And there will still be a way to get from here to there. But, you know. Okay, well, I think we have a new color to add to the color palette. Dan says he started with a Commodore 64. Yes. Floor or the roof? Yes. Like, I could probably, to break up some of the purple monotony of these 3 floors, like, maybe the middle floor could be blue. So that would be the ceiling of the lowest floor and the floor of the second floor. Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe the roof up here. It would be fun to have it up here. Yeah. I mean, it's a great color. I'll play with it and see. It's so good. It's so good. I mean, okay, let's not fall off the roof again. There we go. Don't touch anything, Winnie. Oh. So yeah, try new things, go new places. It slows time down, apparently. Because let me tell you, it goes by really fast. When you get older, crazy fast. Okay, I love all of your faces. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, please. It helps me out. I appreciate it. You are all the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. I'll see you again on Friday. Take care. Bye-bye.